Leukemia is a type of cancer. It is cancer of the blood cells in the bone marrow. But how does it happen? What happens to the body when it has leukemia? And how is it treated? To find out, we must travel into the body itself, entering the micro world of the cells. The body performs thousands of different processes. Each is complex and vital to staying alive. These processes are carried out and controlled by workers called cells. One of the most important cell groups are the blood cells. These cells are made in the bone marrow, which is where our journey begins. The body needs to make billions of blood cells a day. Because of this, the bone marrow has to operate quickly and efficiently. It makes white blood cells, the body's doctors, red blood cells, the oxygen carriers, and platelets, which are like internal plasters. All the different blood cells are grown from stem cells. The cells then mature in the marrow and are released into the bloodstream to take their part in the running of the body. Sometimes a defective cell is created. The cell cannot perform its vital role efficiently. Usually a signal would tell the cell to destroy itself. However, this cell ignores the body's instructions and begins a process called mitosis. It divides itself in two, making an exact copy. Each new cell does the same, rapidly reproducing the same defective cell. These defective cells are called cancer cells. Bone marrow becomes filled with the cancerous cells. It thinks it has created enough blood cells, and the production of new blood cells is halted. This means the body becomes low on its oxygen carriers and protectors. The cancerous cells enter into the bloodstream and spread through the body. If a virus or a harmful bacteria enters the body, the white blood cells are sent to fight the foreign cells before they can reproduce. But the cancerous white blood cells are immature and do not have the correct information on how to combat these infections. Foreign cells divide and spread throughout the body, making it sick.
In the beginning, there was the cell. The cell has a nucleus in which your DNA resides. Your DNA has your chromosomes and your genes. The ability of all life to copy itself for future generations originates in the correct reproduction of the cell. An important part of the copy cycle is the correct duplication of the genetic information, the DNA of the cell. Think of DNA as the software or code which runs your computer. In 90% of CML patients, a rare chromosomal abnormality occurs. A switch of chromosomal material, called a translocation between chromosomes 9 and 22, form a new fusion gene, the BCR-ABL gene. Because this change was discovered in Philadelphia, it is now referred to as the Philadelphia chromosome. The BCR-ABL fusion gene functions abnormally, creating a protein increased with tyrosine kinase, which results in longer cell survival and uncontrolled cell growth. This causes white blood cells in the myeloid lineage to increase dramatically. For this reason, the disease is called chronic myelogenous leukemia. Chronic equals slow progressing. Myelogenous equals myeloid cell line. Leukemia equals white blood.